That's much better. I'm a genius. Anyway. So, Happy New Year, yay! Today, I actually really like this kind of content, lo-fi videos. It means I can just chill in my bed, even though I like, making videos with the mic. But yeah. Anyway, so I have many triggers for you today. So this first trigger will trigger me because we will be reading the goals that I had, for 2024. I just need to find it. That's my budget. That's the money I owe to my mom. Nope. Where is it? Oh, stuff I want to do in 2024. So we're going to take a pen and we're going to check everything that we did. Okay. Nope. Get at least 5 certs before June. IT certs. Get good grades for the back. Back is basically high school exam, and I was really bored, so I decided to take it. I already have it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to take it again just because it's funny. I didn't go because I realized it was a shitty idea. Except I realized it was a shitty... No, je pense même pas. Except I realized it was a shitty idea after I bought all the books. Visit Germany. Get B2 level in German. Read 200 books. Finish the book. Oh, this it means no. Get better at Spanish. Si. Read all the books for français. Oh, for the back, no. Stop doom scrolling. I mean, I did stop at one point, but then growing my YouTube channel, you do have a community. But my boyfriend moved in, so yep. Okay, so the last ones are cool trigger people. So I am still alive. That's good. And I kind of stopped doing that. I did not do that. I did that, but then I took it out. Anyway. So, out of all the stuff I wanted to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I wanted to do 14 things. And I managed to do 4 things, which, to be honest, I kind of got ahead of myself. Okay, I put stuff that I might, I mean, I would have needed a lot of time, which I had, but I was doom scrolling, which is why I put stop doom scrolling, and I did stop for a while. I think I have a list of stuff I want to do before I die. I wrote a joke too. The way to really prepare the students at a driving school will be to hire people to throw themselves in front of the car at unexpected moments. I came up with that and I thought it was really funny. Basically, it's a list of stuff I want to do before I die. Because my best friend told me, you're not allowed to die. And I was like, yeah. She told me that if I died, she will kill my cats. Ooh, that's the Vietnamese alphabet. I need to pee. Okay, I'm good. Sorry, I had my cat's hair in my mouth. And yes, I did wash my hands. Why is it that people only wash their hands when it's number 2? But I think it should be like, you should wash your hands on number 2 and number 1. Okay. Anyways, that's pronunciation for the Vietnamese alphabet. So no. She was about to drop something. It's not like it wouldn't have, broken, but it would have been loud. Anyway, like for example, the R, the letter R in Vietnamese, it's pronounced Z, as in zoo. And like I'm reading stuff like that, and I'm like I want to learn, that language. Like my grandma was born in that country, and then like trying to learn it, I was like, now I understand why my great grandma wanted to forget about Vietnam, which is obviously not the case. She wanted to forget about stuff because horrible stuff happened to her, like the war and the other war, and even before the Vietnam War, like American soldiers were already in Vietnam, and some of them, my great grandma, what happens in war, when there will be soldiers, they will go through a village, they will live, and 9 months later, most of the women give birth. Not only the women, the girls as well. And yeah, it's war. Happens all the time. Like on the good side and on the bad side, during the war it wasn't only like Germans who were, essaying people. I think like when they took Berlin, a lot of soldiers essayed women. It's like I remember a scandal one day I heard, I think it was in Syria or in another country. Basically, there was a base, like an American base, and like there was a village near that base, and all the women got pregnant. Not all of them, but yeah. I have a list of goals here. Goals. Be on time. Learn how to manage time. Plan meals. Go to sleep at a decent time. It will help you with the anxiety. No, it will help with the anxiety we get. Being late and missing work. Getting a lamp on a nightstand would help. So I can turn it on in the morning. I look tired. I look like I have just died and like came back to life. Let's do that. Like I don't even. Okay. Clean every day. Dishes, litter box, clutter. Wake up at 7:45 every morning. Start studying. Help the cats lose weight. Walk and lose weight. Get furniture for flat. Get rid of useless stuff. Create routines and stick to them, which is walking. Stop doom scrolling and trying. Play video games instead of doom scrolling. Play video games instead of doom scrolling. No, sorry. Nourriture. Keep desk tidy and clean. Save money. Implement budget. Look, I get my paycheck in like 2 days, and I'm already planning on buying stuff that I need. And it's not like, oh, I need that, and then I'm like, I need this. No, I need a lot of stuff that I lived without before, and then I was like, wait. Having this stuff would help me a lot. Implement budget. Rearrange room. Wait, I want to check something. Okay, good. Someone's having a party outside. I want to go outside. I want to get all dolled up. I want to wear my favorite dress. Okay. Oh, what is that? Oh, that is amazing. Wait. Okay, basically on YouTube, like I have like this stuff. It's like your videos, your clips, your courses, and I'm like, they have like stuff like for that, and I'm like, now I really want to see like what kind of. Anyway, yeah. I'm like. Anyway, let's go back on the subject. Rearrange room. Right now, I'm like, kind of. Is that my boyfriend? Anyway, right now I'm kind of in the process of tidying my desk. I need to deep clean it and rearrange it, and just because when I study I'm literally like this, and that's like literally I'm hunched over the desk, which is really bad for my back, especially when I do like 8-hour study sessions or shit like that. But yeah, I should definitely like make a video, or just like, I don't know, do my budget and shit like that. I know you really like it when I ramble and stuff like that, so we could do that. Anyway, that's how I want to rearrange my flat. Okay, so it's better if you look at it like this. So, for example, this here, I want to put a reading nook, but there won't be any space. And here I want to put a dresser, there will be space. So right now here, this is my bed right now. This is how I want it to be. The desk is over there, okay? Here I want my altar to be here. Yoga in the middle of the room. Bike. I want a stationary bike. Like, I want one. Like, so that I don't have to go outside. I got a mini stepper, and I also want a bike, stationary bike, because do you know why? I don't want a normal bike. Okay, I can use the city bikes, but I just know that I don't like having, like, I don't know, the responsibility of, bringing it back. I don't like having the responsibility to bring it back and shit like that. So, dude, I really look bad. Jesus. Oh, shit. You're fine. How bad now? Yeah, you still look like shit. So, I had a bike, and then I went to Spain, and I came back, and my mom had left the bike in the garden during the whole time, for the whole time. Like, for the whole time, and like, I was like, Mom, why would you leave my bag like in the garden like that? And she was, well, you went there, and I was like, the bag is ruined. I can't use it. Like, it's really ruined. Like, it was like rusty and shit like that. And I don't even know why she will do that. Oh, coucou, viens, viens dire bonjour. She's not happy. She doesn't like it when I invade her personal space, but she loves invading mine. Anyway, so also having a bike where I live, even though like if you secure it so that it doesn't get stolen, it will get stolen. Like, it will. So I was like a stationary bike. It's amazing. My uncle has one at my grandma's place, and I was like, you know what? I want one. And I can find one for like super cheap. Like, cheap. For example, if I go on Le Bon Coin, like Le Bon Coin is like, I don't know, like Craigslist or something. Except I was like, I don't know if I can say that, because like, anyway, I was on Le Bon Coin one day, and I wanted to like sell shoes, because I just don't really use them. And someone sent me a message saying like, hey, can you send the socks that you were wearing while you were wearing the shoes? And I was like, fuck yeah, okay, if you want. And like, the thing is, he was like, hey, can you wear them for like 3 days? And he was like, okay, yeah, sure. And he wanted it to be smelly, okay? So after one day, it was my feet don't sweat. So I just put my socks on and I kind of put water on it, got into my shoes and like went around, like, you know, walked, and then like it smelled. And then Le Bon Coin banned me. So they banned me, okay. But they still send me notifications. They still send me emails. Anyway, vélo d'appartement. Alors, vélo d'appartement. Ok. Chut. Anyway. Je veux pas de livraison. Je veux pas de livraison. Alors, mais non, vélo, voilà, hop. He's scared of water, so I just had to do but a lot harder to like kind of scare him. Can you not? Merci. Alors, rechercher. So, for example, look at this one. No. It looks shitty, right? But it looks like it is sturdy, because the old-looking ones are always the best ones. I don't want none of that, you know, like minimalist bike, like stationary bikes. No. I want the old-looking ones, because I know like they were made like, you know, like. For example, this one. Wait. It looks okay, I guess. And you cough. Okay, I coughed. Like I want one. Like, I love stationary bikes. When I was younger, like at my mom's house, we had one in my sister's room. Like she left, the house. And I would like spend a lot of time on it. I don't know, it was like, okay, basically when I was younger, I loved The Walking Dead, okay? And I was praying every day. I don't pray. I'm not a Christian, I'm pagan Buddhist. And I was like, please bring us a zombie apocalypse, so that I wouldn't have to go to school and I will stop getting bullied. Like, that's my cat. Isn't she adorable? We have more. That's yours. I bought Instax Mini. It's like I've wanted one for like more than 10 years. All the cool kids had it, and it was, kind of like like Polaroid. I was I knew it was useless to ask my mom to get me one, because I knew she would say no. That it was too expensive. That the films you have to like change it, and so I saw it and I bought it because my new 2025 resolution is the stuff that I didn't get when I was a child. I am getting it now. So once I get a house, I will get a trampoline. Anyway, so yeah, so I was like, I didn't get to have this as a child, so I'm getting it now. And then, because I really want physical pictures, most of them are my cats. You're fine. Do you want, would you like to see baby pictures of me? Let me tell you, I was an adorable baby. Okay, that's not me, that's not me, that's me. Okay. I was really cute as a baby, you'll see. Okay. And I know I have. Shit, that's a lot. Okay, so I bought lots of like films that like rechargeable stuff. So one pack of 20 is 16 euros. Let me show you all the pictures. Anyway, so that's Yule sewing, 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 sewing and Yule, sewing and Yule, sewing and Yule, sewing and I, sewing, Yule, Yule, sewing. I don't like this picture. I don't think I'm beautiful in it, but that's me. Actually, I'm hot. It's me and my baby brother. Me and Yule, but you can't see him because he's black. Yule. Yule. Sewing. So yeah, you're going to tell me you spent, okay, let's say I spent more than 50 euros, like, for the pictures. Yeah, because it's it's worth no, it's worth it. I mean, in 100 years, I can just look at the pictures and be like, oh my god. And my cat will still be alive because my girlfriend, my best friend is a biologist. I'm serious though, she's like doing her PhD in Australia. And like, once she, like finishes her studies and she gets her PhD, and like, she will move on from studying butterflies to maybe studying cats, finding a way to make cats live for like 8 years, and then finding a way for humans, not all humans, but like some humans, live for like, more time. Anyway, that's me and Santa. Wait, I need to cough. I meant cough. I don't know why my accent is so bad. I don't know. Anyway, that's me. No. Okay. That's so fucking adorable. This, I still have it. And this, I don't have it, but I remember the smell. Like, not from when I was this age, but like, I remember. So, let me tell you a story. 37 years, okay. This, I've had it for a long time, so it was mine. And I don't know if it's in the picture. No, it's not. Anyway, so when I was in a really bad place, mentally speaking, I guess I was 12 or 13, I knew I was going to the psychiatric hospital. My main problem was not I need my phone. My main problem was I need my food. I swear to God, this was not planned. This was on the floor because I've been rearranging and I just wanted to show my baby pictures. This was not planned, okay? I mean, I have this around all the time, but I took off. Okay. Okay. So, this has a t-shirt. Do you know why? Because I put candy in it and I forgot about it. And it melted. And it melted through the t-shirt. But wait, let me. Okay, it's not going to work. Basically, when you. You're fine. Wait, this has alcohol in it. Much better. Smells good. It was just sticky. Anyway, so you could press his ear and it will say, "Ow, ça fait mal." And so 12-year-old me, I took it, and at the back you could open it because there was a battery. I took some of the stuffing out and I put some sweets in it. Also, I put a box of Tic Tacs in my bra. I was in the room and like the lady was going through my bag and to make sure I didn't have sweets or like dangerous stuff. Like, she looked at my box of tampons and like she just put it aside, and I looked at her and I was like, "You're not going to check the tampons?" And she was like, "What?" And I said, "Are you not going to check what's inside the box, like the tampon box?" And she was like, "Why would I do that?" And I told her, "Well, I don't know, you're looking through my bag." She checked, there was nothing. I was just fucking with her. I don't know. I hated her. Um, dude, I think I should make a video like only about like my experience, in a psychiatric hospital. Anyways, I would just put like biscuits and cookies and candy. One day I did manage to get my phone in because I put it in my boot. There was a girl who managed to get her computer inside, and we were like, oh my god, that's so cool. But someone ratted her out. Oh no, someone found out, like, because she was stupid about it. She was mad that the nurse found out. So what did she do? She said, I can't have my computer, but she has her phone. I wasn't here when this happened, but I guess it happened like this. So at one point I'm in my room, I'm like, I don't know, like, minding my own business. And then nurses come in and they're like, we're going to search your room. And I'm like, okay, why? And she was like, well, that's because my phone was in my shoe. They found it. And then I was like, who told you? And we're like, well, I don't know, we just knew. No, you didn't know, because I was discreet. Who told you? And they said, we're not telling you. And then I learned it was like the BITCH. I'm still bitter about that. I really like this like type of content, because I love talking about me. I think I might be a narcissist. Okay, that's me. I got mon bureau d'activité. I think I was 2. And I do remember that toy because I used it a lot. I remember that's where I will practice how to write S, the letter S, but in cursive. This picture I'm saving it for last because okay, this was me. It was me. Oh my god, I'm like such a cute baby. Look at those. I just want to go, like back in the past and like hold myself and tell me, you're so cute, you are loved. Oh my god. I mean, people will tell me you're so cute and you are loved, but like, I want you like, the chance. No, look. Okay. So, okay, in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, in 6 days it will be the anniversary of when I got my abortion. My baby right now would have been 4 months old if I hadn't gotten an abortion. I don't regret, and even if I did regret, I would rather regret getting an abortion than keeping the child. And I don't think I would ever regret keeping a child, but I just can't take the chance, and I just didn't have, a stable situation. And people were, oh, why didn't you keep your legs crossed? I don't know, just like, it's sex, it's normal. And the contraception method that we had kind of failed. Also, there was a moment of passion when we just didn't think about wearing protection. So You know, when just, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. So look at this. I am so swag in this. I'm like so. I'm like, hey yo, going on holidays, bitches. Going on holiday, bitches. But this one, look at me. That's around the time when I started, like getting ugly. Um, I mean, why didn't my mom do my hair like properly? Look, I had this doll, okay? Can you see how my arm is around the doll? It looks like she's my girlfriend. Like back then, I was gay, and now I'm bisexual. 99% into girls, women, 1% to men. And obviously, have you ever met a bisexual girl? Fuck's sake. Have you ever met a bisexual girl who was actually dating a woman? No. Neither have I. I need to cough. Anyway, but yeah, I do think about the baby, and especially when I look at pictures of myself. Like, if it had been a girl, I would have called her Fiona, and if it had been a boy, I would have called him Francis. And like this would have been my baby, but a little bit darker. Like, definitely darker. But yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Anyway, so yeah, for 2025, the stuff that I didn't get when I was a child, I am getting it now. Am I going to get respect and good advice and actual protection against my bullies? No. But now, if someone tries to bully me, I will act. I will not act like that. Sorry. I will not act like that time when Erwan was, yeah, that's his name. I don't care about, like, that's his name. When Erwan, basically, he was like, he would bully me, like, with other people. And, like, he was on his scooter, I guess, and he came up to my place and, like, at my window, at the kitchen window, and he was like, hey, how you doing? Even though he knew, like, he had nothing to, like, what the fuck are you even doing here? Anyway, so I was 11, okay? That was a long time ago. So that was, okay, before that happened, basically, we lived in the same neighborhood, okay? We lived in the same neighborhood, and one day I'm just with my bike going around, the neighborhood to pick old beer bottles that teenagers left, because I wanted to take them to the recycling bin, because I was like, I was bored, okay? And I don't know, like, I really liked going on adventures and shit like that. So, at one point, I see Erwan and his friends, and I'm like, oh. And I was like, I'm effed. Because I knew they were going to pick on me. What happens? They come toward me, they start insulting me. One of them puts their hands on my bike, and I started panicking. So I take my bag and I start like, because I'm scared, okay? I'm scared. I'm like, oh my god, like, they're going to hit me, and I'm like, I'm not used to being hit. I mean, I know my mom hits me, I'm like, my mom hits me, but I never got jumped, So I was like, oh my god, oh my fucking god. So I accidentally hit like a girl on the lip, and she was like, ah, and like she was like bleeding. And like when I did that in my bag, I was not expecting to hurt anyone. I just thought that they will get scared and that they will run away. And I was like, je suis désolée. And she was like, ah, t'es une salope. If you know the word, you know the word. So then I was like, okay. And then everyone came at me. So I took my bag and on purpose, okay, and I hit him. He had a huge bruise. Later, I told my mom. I was in deep shit because my mom always told me, if someone makes fun of you, if someone bullies you, just laugh with them and like make fun of yourself so that they get tired of doing it. When she said that, I kind of took it literally, and I went way too far. You know when Michael Scott, falls in the pond, and Jim tells him, like they're just laughing, but if you laugh with them, it will just like they will eventually forget about it. And Michael Scott like starts like making jokes like he does, and he starts like making jokes again and again. And then at one point he said, I went to a phone store and I wanted like a phone plan, and the man said, we have a family plan or we have a friend's plan. And then Michael says, I didn't even know like who my friends were, like, or something like that, I don't know. And then he says, and then he said, I don't even have Jan's number and I hate her. So it was kind of like that. But yeah, anyway, people will make fun of me and then I will make fun of myself. It didn't help that I was not diagnosed as a child. I mean, I'm not diagnosed yet with autism, but we're working on it with my psychiatrist, and getting an assessment is fucking expensive. Expensive. Fuck it. And when multiple people ask you if you're autistic, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe yes, why? And they say, I don't know, I'm just telling you that. I'm asking you that because I'm autistic. If people with autism ask me if I'm autistic, do I even need a diagnosis? Anyway, so yeah, my mom, I was fucked, okay? I got into a lot of trouble. I had to apologize to that little CUNT. Then, I don't know, a few weeks later, he comes to the window and I'm like mad. So, I'm cutting a banana, okay? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to scare him. And I'm like, I'm going to get out of the house with a knife and I'm going to run at him. Okay, I wanted to attack him with a knife actually. Because like he made me go through so much shit. Like we were supposed to be friends. Like I was scared of going outside. Okay. So I'm about to get out of the house. And then I was like, wait, Victoria, you can't take that knife. It's not sharp enough. So I took another knife. And you know what? Stay here. I still have it. So I am 100% sure that's it, the knife I used. Do you know why? Because that was a long time ago. Okay, now it's not really sharp. But when my mom bought it, she was like, be careful, because that knife is really sharp. And I was like, okay, ma'am, I'll be careful. And so I took it and I ran outside, but he was on his trottinette, and I wasn't fast enough. So then he went to another girl's place, and like he had a teeny tiny knife, and he was like, Victoria just tried to kill me, and he was like petrified. He was like super scared, and like that girl was like, what? Anyway, now that girl is my best friend. Like, we were best friend. We had a fallout, which was my fault. I didn't do anything evil, just something stupid. Then we became best friend, and she's the one getting her PhD in Australia. Anyway, so yeah, I ran at him with a knife. So now if people bully me, which they don't, because people are scared of me, because I am trying to keep up a reputation of do not fuck with me, and so far it has worked really well. And you know what really annoys me is that back then I was a weird fucking kid, and now I'm the weird fucking girl, and it's amazing somehow that I used to be called a D-Y-K-E in French, so it's Queen. It used to be called the R word in French, so it's attardé. And like, the thing is now, now in English, there are slurs that you can't use. In France, people kind of use those slurs, but the idea of not being able to use a word came to France. So I can't just like say attardé in public. But I was like, you know what? I've been called this word so many times in my life. This is mine now. I've been called a queen so many times in my life. This is my word now. I'm not going to say the N word, because I've never been called that in my whole life. I don't know if I can say D-Y-K-E, because technically I've never been called that, but that's because people don't speak English here. I don't know. So yeah, anyway, so we are at a birthday party. 7 years later, he apologizes. We become friends. We drink together with my other friend, Mathilde. We drink together, we have fun, and then I go on Tinder and I matched with this like beautiful girl. There's a problem with me. When I meet someone who's like kind of mysterious and I'm like, who is that person? At first I'm like, oh. Anyway, sorry. It's a cup that I use. It's like my best friend came to my place and she brought hot chocolate. So I don't want to throw that in the bin, so I'm keeping it on my altar and I need to clean it. I thought it was empty. I mean, it's dried inside. Anyway, so we meet and we talk, and like, I'm like, I was like, I think I'm in love with her. The thing is, this happens all the time. Teddy. I'm like, I think I have feelings for him. I break up with him 4 weeks later. Gwen, I think I'm in love with him. I break up with him. When did we get together? I break up with him for... Non, on n'a pas été... Pas 5 mois. 3 mois. 3 mois maximum. We dated for like 3 months. And then I broke up with him. And I realized I have never loved anyone. I mean, unless... like someone. But I can't talk about her because it hurts too much. But yeah, like... I tend to idealize people, but like, you know, like to try to think that they are something more. Like, I tend to think that they are more than what they are. They actually are. One day, oh my god, that was so fucking... how do you say that? That was so humiliating. I called her, I was drunk, and I was like, I think I'm in love with you. I want to get married. I had known that girl for like 2 weeks. Anyway, so I invite her, and I had a huge party for my birthday. I need to cough. Anyway, 1 hour. Oh my god, that is so funny. This is going to come. That's such a coincidence. Okay. Anyway, I have a party. Okay. No. Okay. The thing is, I'm telling a story. Then I'm thinking about another story, and then I'm rambling again and again, and then it takes years for me to finish my story. Because right now, I think I was talking about how I was not going to let people bully me anymore. But now I'm talking about my birthday party from like 2018. Yeah, 2018. Anyway, 2019. Yeah, 2019. That was around the time when I got my heart surgery. Not open heart surgery. It's like sorry for another video. Okay, anyway. Wait, is my head dirty? I don't know, I'll see. Anyway, so I'll tell you about the birthday party later, because that was a shit show, dude. That was such a shit show. If you've made it this far in the video, put a cup emoji. Put a cup emoji. No, put a knife emoji. And the name Erwan. ERWAN. I need to cough. Okay, I'm fine. Anyway, I meet her. Now, let's have some backstory, because this is not a am I the asshole here, because I am not the asshole. Okay. I love tattoos. I got this when I was in England. This was actually my first tattoo, and back then, when I was traveling, I really wanted to get a tattoo in each country. But I really, really, really wanted a tattoo when I asked my mom when I was 17. Because before 17, before 18, you can't get a tattoo unless you have your parents, authorization. But I was in England, and my mom was not, here to say, yes, she can have the tattoo. So I told her, when I come back on Christmas, can you give me your authorization so I can get it? And she was like, sure. How stupid was I? obviously I was never able to like get an appointment that late. So I waited for my 18th birthday and I got this. I've always wanted one for my whole life. I should show you all my tattoos. Okay, so like chrono, I don't even know how to say that in French. Chronologiquement. Non, ça c'était pas du français. The fuck. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not high, I'm not drunk, I'm just thinking in 3 languages at the same time in my head, because with my boyfriend we speak English, Spanish, and French all the time. Chronologically. Anyway, I will show you my tattoos from first to last. Anyway, sorry for wasting like 50 seconds of your time. Anyway. Oh, that's because I didn't have my alprazolam. Right, it just, when it gets dark outside, and then like I talk for a long time, and like my brain goes everywhere. Wait. I need to pee. Okay. The fuck was that? Anyway. Wait, because I went to pee, but... Oh, the tattoo. Anyway, so basically... Let me tell you a story about someone called Victoria. Oh my god, yes. Don't pay attention to me. Anyway, so Victoria, one day she was sitting on the couch and a TV was on. And she was in charge of, she could watch any channel she wanted because no one wanted to watch the TV. So she was just, click, 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 just changing the channels. The Simpsons, it wasn't on, so There was really nothing interesting until she stumbles upon a documentary about tattoos. But back then it was like, really biased. Like it was portrayed as this like weird criminal thing. It was like kind of amusing because I was watching it and I was like, what is the big deal about tattoos? Like why? So, yeah. Wait, is that my boyfriend coming? Okay, I need to hurry up. Anyway, Victoria's watching the documentary about tattoos, and like everyone is like, yeah, but oh my god, what are you doing? Can you stop? Yeah, I'm playing under the bed. Sorry. Like, oh, but is it really professional to do that at work? I mean, to wear it, to have a tattoo at work, and now it's okay. Now it's like, what's a big deal about that? And I remember there was like a competition about tattoos, and there was like this girl, like beautiful girl, with like stars here on her back, and I was like, oh my god, I am in love, because I've always known I was attracted to girls more than I was attracted to boys. I was 10. I was 10 at the time, maybe a bit younger. And then I was like, I will get a tattoo one day. I will get a tattoo. I don't care about, getting my nose pierced. I had, like this back then. But like, all I wanted was a tattoo. And I told my mom, I was like, Mom, when I'll grow up, I'll get a tattoo. And she was like, well, I hope you don't. And I was like, well, I'm getting one. So, I hope I'm not being too loud. Wait, I can't hear myself. Am I being too loud? No, I'm not. Sorry, just my ears, they get... Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I had an obsession, like, with tattoos and stuff like that. Okay. So this right here is the reason why I had to pause the video. No, it's right. Did you just say? Never bad. I don't know. It's like they are chasing something under the bed. Or playing. Okay. I don't know what's up. Wait. No, it's okay. Good thing I was wearing shorts. I am wearing shorts. Anyway. So I get to England. I turn 18 and I'm like, okay, getting a tattoo. I've always wanted one like this. But it wasn't my first choice. Really wanted a tattoo with the faces of the moon, which I think is fucking ugly. I don't know if I think it's ugly because it's ugly, or if it's ugly because of the drama behind it. But I think I'll get it touched up or something. Anyway, So, okay. Anyway, 1 hour and 16 minutes. Wait. Okay. So, I got my first tattoo. I almost fell asleep because it didn't hurt. I have a really high tolerance to pain, and I know lots of people say that, but I really do. Then I go to Spain. Oh wait, I mean Miley's, okay? I've been wanting a moon phases tattoo. Okay, what the fuck is that? I've been wanting a tattoo like this for as long as I can remember. Okay, I put sewing in a bag. I put sewing not in a backpack, in a 90 euro. I bought a bag for cats, 90 euros with a fan and light. Basically, if you put a power bank, I did that so that they wouldn't be loud. And now you is trying to play with sewing. The joys of being a mom. I gave her cat candy and she loved it. No. Is that ASMR for you? Oh, she's adorable. Anyway, so I've been wanting the moon faces tattoo for a long time. When I met Miley's, she had a tattoo, a moon face tattoo, on her arm, on the same arm that I have my tattoo on. Back then I didn't have one, but I was working on having one. So basically I needed to find a tattooist, a tattoo art. I need to find a tattoo artist for this. I knew it would be expensive, so I was saving, but back then I was working at McDonald's. And there was a girl at McDonald's who could have done it for me. But then I quit because the dude was super mean to me and I was tired of rude customers, so I just quit. I was tired of my life. I was not doing good. I couldn't take it anymore, living with my mom. So then I went to Spain. There, I just saved money, to buy useless stuff like nourriture. So, anyway, so at one point I'm like, you know what? I'm getting that tattoo. I don't know when. I don't know exactly when I got it, but I knew it was now or never because I wanted to get a tattoo in Spain, not in France. So I would be like, that was in England, that was in Spain. It would have been complicated, getting a tattoo in Japan. Sorry. Anyway, so I get a tattoo. I'm taking a video of it, like while I'm getting it, and then I put it on Snapchat, and I get a message from her saying, "Are you serious? Like you just copied my tattoo?" And I was like, "Dude, you knew?" No, no, no. And I was like, "Girl, you knew that I wanted to get a tattoo like this?" And then I said, did you really expect me not to get a tattoo like this just because I met a girl on Tinder for a tattoo that I literally wanted to get for like a long time. Also, if you put like main moon face tattoo on Pinterest on like Google, you will get lots of results. My mistake though was to use a picture, from NASA or something. So that's why it looks kind of weird because it was, like recreating it like, don't be greedy. So yeah, it was like, that's why it doesn't look so good. Anyway, so like, and the style of my tattoo does not look like her tattoo at all. So like, I was getting pissed. I was like, oh my god, it's not good. And I was like, oh my god, like, why are you literally like acting like this? I'm not going to. I'm not going to not do something because someone whom I have known for 6 months has done it when I didn't know. When I didn't even know that person, okay? Let's say, when everyone asked me for tips to go to Japan, did I tell him, wow, you're copying me because I went to Japan? No, because I'm not that kind of like filthy, dumb fucking bitch. And I'm being bitter right now. And yes, do you know why? Because people thought she was right, and I'm like, oh my god. And like, I didn't know what to say for a while, and now I have the answer. I'm 25, and for 25 past years, it feels like I've lived like 2 lives. It like I went through lots of stuff, and it will be stupid to think that I will try to copy someone just for attention. Why would I try to be her when I literally don't need to be her? I have my own life, I have my own thing that I don't know, I like, and sure we had stuff in common, but I will never copy anyone's stuff. Ow! I will never copy like anyone. I used to do that when I was younger with my sisters, but that's different because they were older than me.
Good night.
Scared the shit out of me, bro. So, like, you know what's funny though? When I met her, she said, "Yeah, I got diagnosed with bipolar disorder like a while ago." So, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I understand." Then there's this whole tattoo stuff about, "Oh, you copied my tattoo," and then I get diagnosed with a bipolar disorder. And it's not like I went to the psychiatrist saying, "Hey, can I get a diagnosis for bipolar disorder because I want to copy someone?" Actually, went there because I almost like I kind of blacked out. I had to go to the hospital after drinking half a bottle of whiskey, and then they were like, "Hey, you need to go see a psychiatrist." I was like, "No, I will not see a psychiatrist because all the time, like out of all the psychiatrists I've ever met, well, actually not, they never helped me except the one I met who gave me my diagnosis." So I was like, and then okay, so before I went to Spain, after my heart surgery, you know that includes drugs, so I can't talk about it in there. It's okay. Should I write a book about the whole drama, put it on Kindle, and like you can buy it if you want? But yeah, I just don't know. What was I talking about? But technically, I don't have a bipolar disorder. I have a schizoaffective disorder. Just schizophrenia and bipolar. And that's actually something I'm scared of. Like something I think about not every day but almost every day. Basically my great uncle, like he was like, I don't know, like normal dude, like doing okay. Like, just I don't know, my mom told me, yeah, he was funny, he was like, like normal, not like just a normal guy. I don't know how to explain it. And one day he disappeared, and they found him 48 hours later, and he just wasn't the same anymore. And then he was diagnosed with schizophrenia. So I know I have schizophrenia. Basically, he had a psychotic episode. I'm really scared. This I don't want this to happen to me because it's not that he's not all there. It's just that he's very, very different, and I don't want this to happen to me. I don't want me to completely change like this just because of a psychotic episode, and that really scares the shit out of me. And I try not to think about it. I'm careful, I take my meds. I think my boyfriend will be home soon. But yeah, I'm just this scares me. I'm not saying that being different is bad. If you want to be mad at what I said, you can be mad, but right now I'm not talking about, oh no, poor people who had, I don't know, a major change. Like, oh, poor people who've had, I don't know, a psychotic episode and now they're not the same. No. Like, I'm not shaming people, like if they, well, you understand. I don't have to explain it to you as if you were 5. I'm just scared of what will happen to me because, I mean, ever since that happened, ever since that incident, he's on government help. He can't walk. He can't talk. He's super funny. He's really nice. He's super funny, but I might even have to go on government help, like even right now, even without, I don't know, I mean, I did have a psychotic episode once, and then I couldn't get out of my flat for like 3 months, because I was just terrified. At first it was, I can't go outside after nightfall, then it was like, I can't go outside, because I'm scared, and I just didn't go out, and I lost my job. And then I told Mathilde, my best friend, I told her, hey, if that ever happens to me, I want you to take a gun. And she was like, no, I'm not killing you. I was like, why? She was like, I'm not killing you. I'm like, my best friend is supposed to like help me or stuff like that. But yeah, I guess, I mean, I'm not saying it will happen, but I'm saying it might happen. It could happen. And I guess I just have to, I don't know, appreciate the time that I have left, like on earth, like not like I don't know, I mean now I'm on meds and stuff like that. I mean, the thing is, he had never showed any sign, like he didn't have signs of schizophrenia before this whole psychotic episode. So yeah.